All right, now listen. We're here. It's the Weekly Rushmore from Pop Tap Podcast. I'm your host, Jacob Solo, and we got Brad, Millis, and Scott Burr. What are we here to do, boys? We're here to replace them goddamn faces. It's all wrong. It's all bad. You know what everyone loves? Video games and what we control them with. So we're going to replace it all with the video game controllers of the best. I just said that sentence entirely backwards. The best of the video game controllers. Because everyone loves them. But you know what we got to do?
You got to roll for it.
We gunsta roll.
Gunsta?
I got 13.
Oh!
Nat 20, baby! What does that mean?
Oh, I get to like get a pick. I get to name something that you guys don't get to take it.
Oh,
okay.
Fuck, that's right. You get a save.
Yeah, you know what I'm gonna
safe pick.
You know what I'm gonna save?
What?
The GameCube controller.
Totally. Not even on my list.
That was one of my backups.
The thing is shit.
That includes
I
the
loved
wave
it.
bird.
The thing is shit.
Includes the wave bird.
Right.
I hate the triggers. Hot take. I hate the fucking spring actuated half
I
trigger to
swear
click.
to God, if the
Hate
N64 controller's on your list, your list doesn't even fucking count.
I got 3 hands, bro. Nah, that is also not on my list. But I'm cool with you not letting anyone have that.
What did you roll?
I rolled a 6. I'm last.
Okay. All right. So, Jake, you're up first. Who are you replacing Washington with?
My first love of video games very much came in the mid to late 90s.
Okay.
Correct?
Yes. I'm going to tell you you're wrong.
If you look
already.
around, if you look around the room, you'll see games from the console in which I'm speaking of.
Yeah?
Building up a lot for like the worst controller.
I'm gonna go with the PS1 controller.
Yeah, it's the
not
worst.
DualShock.
It's so bad.
You definitely just specified now the worst. I was gonna say,
Nah.
if you said
I'm going
DualShock,
I'm going all nostalgia on this one.
this is the worst controller.
No, it's
It's
not.
really
got
bad.
No, it's
A
not.
horrible shape. It's too wide as the angles come out.
No, it's not.
It's too wide. No
not.
hands. You don't hold a controller like you're riding a bike with your elbows up. That's how you got to hold a PS1 controller, with your elbows up.
The handle design is literally the same.
No.
as
Everything's
up to
so much
PS3.
curvier now.
I don't like that the buttons are just like right angles, like just like straight up and straight sideways.
Like the circle, square, X,
Yeah.
triangle buttons. Okay.
Yeah.
Also, this was one of the first. I'll give you this. This is one of the first controllers where up, down, left, and right was not one conjoined pad. They were 4 separate buttons. That was pretty tight.
Yeah.
Game
That's
changer
pretty
for
tight.
fighting games.
Yeah.
Game changer.
Did it have one set of?
I don't understand.
Triggers or 2?
Did it?
two.
Did it had triggers?
Yeah.
PS1 had triggers?
Yeah.
I mean, they weren't
Dude, yeah,
triggers,
absolutely.
but they were.
Well, it had.
Well, it was buttons. For,
Yeah,
It
it
had
had L1 and R1.
Oh,
L1,
yeah.
L2,
Okay,
R2.
never mind. Yeah, I forgot. So did everyone else at the time.
right.
No, they didn't.
Yes,
but
they did.
Yes, they did.
N64 had 4 buttons up there.
No, it had buttons up there. That's what we're
yeah.
talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah. We're talking about just an L and an R
Oh,
up there.
yeah. Okay, yeah.
Even before that, which is my Washington, Super Nintendo's controller.
What do you mean you don't like how the buttons are in a cross form? That's just how buttons are.
No.
Since then.
Think about
like Super Nintendo where they're angled.
Yeah,
Yes.
where they're angled, so that your thumb's like this and not like this.
Yes. Yeah. It's way more comfortable.
Fuck you, by the way.
I disagree.
That's my Washington. Greatest controller ever made.
Nah.
I mean, that is on
but
my list, but it was
It's up there.
So good.
It's up
It's
there.
rounded.
It's rounded, so it's easier to hold.
nah, it's flat.
Actually, you know
though.
what? No,
harder to hold
it's
it.
not. The PS1 is easier to hold
Because it's angled a little.
well, because it actually had like handles.
Yeah, this is just Super
I would take
Nintendo.
Super Nintendo,
Is what people refer to as a paddle.
Yeah, definitely.
it's flat.
Well, okay, I don't hold it like I would a PlayStation controller. I like put the Super Nintendo sides into like between my thumb and my
Yeah,
finger.
yeah.
And I hold it like that.
Right.
Where with like a paddle, you're holding it with like, or not with a paddle, with a PlayStation controller, you're holding it with like the 3 fingers that aren't your index
Into your palm,
fingers.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like I only
other one's
use
is into the-
6 fingers for a controller.
I only use 2 or 4. I use my thumbs and my fingers, and if
Yeah.
I'm doing R1 and R2, my fingers hop.
Oh,
Yeah, my fingers hop as
depends-
well,
I
which
guess
is
it
very
depends-
inefficient.
It's because we're Super Nintendo people.
Yeah.
It depends on the game, I guess. If I'm like playing something where like I am constantly using the bumpers and the triggers,
I'm so pissed
I just
right
got-
now.
got
See,
them on
I
both.
wish I could do that. I've tried so many times.
I can't do it.
and I
It's stupid.
can't. I can't.
don't like it.
It just doesn't feel natural.
Have you ever
But it's so inefficient.
Get more brain.
I know. I need it.
off topic, which sucks. No, never mind. I can't bring it up. It could be on a list. Never mind. Can't bring it up.
Yep.
Never
Don't
mind.
bring it up.
Never mind.
Yeah, I think the Super Nintendo is so comfortable, especially in all those games like fucking Mario, where you need to hold down a button to run
Yeah,
and
and
then
then
to jump.
Tap with the fucking the knuckle on your thumb.
Yeah, that like little.
Maybe it's because I like didn't grow up with it then, because I mean I like the Super Nintendo controller. It was on my list just because I ran out of other ideas.
And like, yeah, you can do that with the PS1 controller as well, but it's like you have to like angle differently, and like it feels unnatural to your thumb.
You fucker.
Yeah, so I like that the Super Nintendo is like just slightly rotated.
Like, and with like I've been playing Crash Bandicoot and Tony Hawk remix coming out. I've been using just the D-pad for both of them instead of the stick, because like that's just my brain, because I played those games on PS1 and I hated joysticks when they first came out.
Oh yeah.
I was like, fuck this, I don't need this.
I hate all the PlayStation controllers because both joysticks are down there.
See,
and it feels so fucking weird to me.
Yeah, I am 100% better at shooters on PlayStation because of that.
Yeah, but it's also like your muscle memory is tuned to PlayStation.
Yeah.
Whereas mine is not.
This is really hard.
Yeah.
I have to pick something besides the Super Nintendo controller.
Yeah, dude.
And I have my backup, but now I'm starting to think I kind of want to fuck with you guys.
Okay.
I won't. Should I fuck with you guys?
You do what you got to do.
No, all right. So my George Washington, innovator, bringer of new ideas. Yeah, I gotta do it. I can't do it.
Are you doing the fucking Wiimote?
I'm thinking about it.
The Wiimote?
I gotta. Only because it's older. Wiimote with nunchuck. That's my fucking
dude.
Washington.
Respect it.
I respect it, actually.
I respect it.
The other option is the more obvious option, but the Wiimote led up to the other option. What I really am into is separate-handed gaming. Being able to have a thing in my left.
Don't say it.
I can't. And a thing in my right. Fucking awesome. The Wiimote on top of it coming in with fucking Wii Sports.
Nunchuck?
Wiimote nunchuck combo.
Yeah, I know.
Not just Wiimote nunchuck combo is my Washington.
I know. I get it.
I just need the audience to know.
Wiimote nunchuck, the best way to play Resident Evil 4.
Because it's just the two big buttons? Z and whatever?
Wii was the best way to play Resident Evil 4.
Because you could aim with the fucking motion? Yeah, aiming with the motion shooting games, like slow shooting games like that.
Especially when you got that Wii Motion Plus.
Oh yeah, I never played anything without Wii Motion Plus.
I like the attachment with the with like a plastic
actual
gun.
Fucking guns to put your Wiimote in.
Yeah.
Even though the Wii sucked, it had some cool shit that was almost entirely controller based.
Yeah.
Almost anything cool about that was a peripheral for the controller.
They made a new House of the Dead rail shooter.
Yeah, it was pretty tight.
That was fucking tight with the gun.
The actual like clickback thing on it.
Yeah.
There was one that actually like had like a action.
Yeah, it was fucking tight.
The Wii didn't suck.
The Wii kind of sucked. It had a lot of garbage games because it was very popular.
Yeah,
and then the few good games had motion controls kind of shoved into them that didn't need it. Like fucking Twilight Princess.
Yeah.
Didn't need it.
I mean, like,
it was
Link
cool for
right-handed.
shooting the bow.
Yeah,
But for
that
actually
was cool.
cutting and shit, no.
I also hate that they had to make Link right-handed because of that.
Right, breaking canon for fucking Wiimote shit.
Yeah.
Also, why didn't the Wiimote think of left-handed people?
I don't know. What about what about your number 2?
Oh, my hot Jeffy.
I'm so nervous he's gonna steal mine.
Ooh, I do steal your shit a lot. It's probably not. I'm probably not stealing your shit. But I think personally, this is my favorite controller. It fits my hand the best. It does all the things that modern controllers do. It's got a touchpad and a light.
Fuck you.
Talking about the PS4.
Okay.
Motion lights and shit are the little light bar on there when you have a camera.
Such a safe
not
fucking
a safe pick. It is comfortable to hold. I can hold it for hours and I forget about it. But like, there's small things with that light bar that come into play.
That touchpad is really cool.
Touchpad's interesting, but the light bar, for the simple fact that like, if you're playing a horror game and the lights go out, the light bar goes out on your controller.
Yeah.
And when you're playing in a dark room, you don't realize how much you rely on that, and then it's scary, and then it'll flash red and be even. It adds a level of immersion.
Yeah.
And then there's also stupid shit when you have the camera. I don't remember what game it was, but it was I had a flashlight. I'm walking around a spooky thing. I have a flashlight, and moving the controller moved my flashlight, which was able left my right thumb to be able to stay on the buttons instead of the thumbstick. That's neat. That's cool.
It had like some kind of like motion control to it?
Yeah. Well, so same as like the Move wands when you use VR, if you have the eye, it can track the controller.
Okay.
So you can do stuff with the controller in VR games.
Have you heard about all the cool shit that the PS5 DualSense is going to come out?
No.
Going to be with? It's got like the haptic touch.
Oh,
haptic
cool.
vibrations.
The harder you press.
There's like shit where it's gonna vibrate on like one side, and then that's how you know like to turn that way and stuff.
Just your left hand will vibrate.
And like there's the speaker and the microphone in the controller is gonna do shit too. It's gonna be there's a whole lot of stuff they're doing with it.
So there's a camera in the controller?
Not a camera. It's microphone and speaker. Sorry.
Okay. That'll be tight.
It's gonna have a bunch of things.
Maybe when that comes out, it'll knock the PS4 controller off my Jeff.
PS4 controller. The only downside is the battery life.
That's true.
Only downside is the battery life.
Yeah.
It's like 4 hours, if that.
All right. Hey, you were just talking shit about it, but you know, the controller that changed the game for me, N64. I love the
worst guy.
three-handled. I fucking love the N64 controller.
Why?
It just made sense to me.
Too long to answer.
It changed the game because it was the first one with the analog stick.
Yeah, the analog stick is nice too because it's rigid and 8 points.
Yeah, it was.
And also,
The BA
it had a
is
trigger.
angled. The BA
is angled, so that felt good.
Yeah.
I like the C buttons up there.
I hate C buttons.
I mean, it felt good for Smash. I don't know why, but
yeah, it does.
And then
feel
like
good.
you have the R and the Z,
you're right.
and then the taunt. This is my favorite. You gotta like move. You gotta move your hand all the way around.
Okay,
And
I
that's
do
why it's
slam
the
that L
worst
button.
fucking controller.
No, that is the flashiest shit. I'm gonna give it to Brad now.
Yeah.
Having to like physically move your hand that far is a taunt.
Yes.
You have to real life taunt to in game taunt to be like, look at him and be like,
It's amazing. Oh, it feels so good. I love that.
It's a slap. You're slapping them across the face.
Yeah, dude.
Theoretically, through the conroller.
Awful controller. I would put that on the opposite of Mount Rushmore on worst video game
So
controllers.
that's how I feel with the PS1 controller.
There we go. Two mindsets. Nintendo people, PlayStation person. The rivalry never ends.
Sorry,
can't believe that's
PlayStation
on
was
your
the
list,
more
and I
innovative
came around.
console in that generation.
See, I thought for sure you were gonna take that for your Jeff. That's
Nope.
why I was like, oh, bitch, don't do it.
No, I wasn't even on there because
All right.
it is inefficient as fuck. The start button sucks.
It's 3 handles.
I did hate booting
the
up a
D-pad
game.
is useless.
Yeah, I hated booting up a game for the first time. And I'm like, I don't know if I play it like this or like this. Which one do I do?
Exactly. It is the worst fucking
But
controller.
it gives you options.
Was there ever a game?
Why do you need options?
You want a D-pad for a fighting game and a fucking stick for driving games. I don't fucking know, for Mario Kart and shit.
I don't.
Was there ever a game where you held the D-pad in the stick?
Oh, you just blew
And so
my
you just
mind.
had 2 buttons?
Yeah, R and L, and then
No, just you have L and Z.
you're right, L and Z.
A D-pad and a analog
What would that be?
stick.
Like it could be a tank game, I guess. You could move like up, down on the D-pad would be forward and backward, and then rotate the head cam with
I don't
the
know.
fucking joystick. Like
I want the world
turret.
to know that I hate that controller with a
Fair
burning
enough.
passion.
But it was like Mario Party. You played with the D-pad and the buttons. You didn't use the analog
I
stick
used
for
the
Mario
analog
Party.
stick.
I don't think you did.
There were sometimes you just had to spin it around real fast.
Also, those are the
yeah.
least reliable analog sticks ever.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
they break so easy.
They just slowly chip away into nothing.
Yeah.
It's designed to just eat itself.
Yeah, and there's like so many. I got wounds.
Oh, yeah.
from that
Oh my
fucking
God,
stick.
yeah.
From spinning
Oh, yeah.
shit in your palm.
Hate that
Definitely.
Oh no,
hate
even
that
if you played it
controller
for
so
too
much.
long, I mean, like that would just blister the shit out of your thumb within 90 minutes.
I blame the N64 for why there's like rubber controller grips for thumbsticks and shit now.
That's a good point.
Because you needed them then, and
Yeah.
then those companies were like, I don't know, let's just put them on Xbox sticks, and those were perfect sticks. But we'll talk about that later.
Mine.
Yes.
Well, my Jeff is the GameCube.
Oh shit, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, that's why I took it, because it's a great controller.
I think it's a great controller.
I dislike it. I dislike that
I mean,
the A
it's so
button
good
is bigger
that
than the B button.
people still use it like for Smash on the newest one.
But
Yeah.
that's because the C stick. That's why people use it for Smash.
Yeah, that C
mean,
stick
yeah.
is a fucking game changer.
I love the 2-tiered trigger.
Yeah.
Because you can do, that means it's 2 buttons in one.
Yeah, but like more modern controllers can do that with like a spring.
Well, yeah, but
This
this,
is
was
like nothing.
2002.
Yeah, but there's so many times that like you had to click it all the way to do
Felt
the
so-
thing.
It felt good too, that click.
But
How
I
did
never
you know you pressed it?
I never
Felt so good.
pulled it hard enough all the way. I didn't always pull it hard enough to click the second click. If
playing
I'm
like a
playing
little bitch.
shooter, no, I'm shooting faster. That's the problem. I'm like, but I need to be like the cook, which is such a slower shoot instead of just listen to those two noises. Which one's faster? Exactly.
I also liked that the A button was massive.
I hated that.
And then like the Y and X were just like right there, and the
Y and
B
X
the B
were
was
good.
little.
that way
The
you
B,
could like hold it and just like
the Y and X were cool.
Your thumb could always be on the A button. You could just like move it.
Yeah.
Except
And hit the
when
egg.
it's on the B button.
Oh yeah.
Which is the worst button. It's tiny.
No,
Yeah,
it's
yeah, it's the worst button. You don't want to press it that often. That's why they made it small. So when you do hit it,
No,
you
could
really
still-
meant to do it.
You could still hit it. I don't know. Maybe my thumbs move better than your guys'. I could.
Well, so no, you're saying that your thumb can always be on
Yeah,
the A
I could
button,
always. If
which
I'm hitting
means
X, I could also like go back and hit A.
Right,
If I'm hitting
with-
Y, I could just.
with the knuckle on your thumb.
Mm-hmm.
But the B button is to the left of the A button, so you'd have to
Yeah,
slide
you
your
gotta do it
thumb
with your tip.
over.
Yeah, or
which
you
means
do it.
I
hit
guess
it with down
then the
here.
A button's on your knuckle.
Yeah,
whatever.
Oh, I see what you're doing. Okay.
That does make sense.
Okay.
So for my wild card, baby,
Old Rosie.
this was where I was going to put the PS4 controller, the DualShock 4.
It's not a wild controller.
I mean, it's pretty. What you were explaining it, how it has lights and a
it's got light bar
touchpad.
and
That's
a
pretty
touchpad
wild.
and a speaker.
It's pretty wild. And a speaker. Yeah, it's
I'm gonna go with the Joycons.
Yeah, see, that's what
Oh, for the
almost-
Switch?
That's
Yeah.
what I
Yeah.
wanted to do for Washington, but something in me said
So
get the
good.
Wii.
So good.
Except the drift, but
Do you guys just like lay in your bed and have your arms on opposite sides of you and play in like a T pose?
no, because my Switch is right there.
That's pretty much, well, whatever. That's pretty much all of how I played Zelda.
I have not.
I was on the couch and my arms are just lazily to my side, but Joy-Cons are in there, so I'm playing fucking Zelda.
Yeah, but also I mostly play that in handheld mode.
I
okay.
really enjoy the
But
TV.
I just like the feel of them. They're flat. They're there. There is that curve. For
You were
the
just
trigger.
talking shit about the SNES for being flat.
I know, but this is I don't know. The texture's better.
it's
wasn't
so
talking
small.
shit. I'm
It
just
is.
saying it's not-
so small that you can actually like wrap around them. Like they are
Yeah.
the handles, and then
Yeah. And 3D touch, man, or 3D vibrate.
3D vibrate is pretty sick.
how does
Pretty sick.
I don't understand how that works.
I don't understand how it works either.
I don't know either.
But like you can feel like, did you ever play Ready Set Switch or whatever?
1-2 switch.
No.
They have a game in there where you shake the Joy-Con and you can feel like how many balls are rolling around in there.
Ice cubes.
Oh.
Ice cubes, whatever. Like it vibrates in such a magical way.
Wait, ice cubes.
Yeah. It's a game where you're trying to figure out how many ice cubes are in the glass, your Joy-Con, and you can,
Right, you shake it around and you can feel like, okay, this
Oh.
one vibrated on my thumb, but there's another vibrate on like the inside of my palm.
Oh, holy shit. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, that's really cool.
That's 3D vibrate.
got
or
it.
whatever.
See, I guess I haven't played any games that do that.
It's just that one, I think. There's
No,
very
I think there's more, but
few
it's
reasons
great.
why it's cool.
And they come in so many fun colors. Like I got bright yellow ass ones
Oh yeah, you do.
because my
Those are
old
dope.
ones broke.
How come they never made the GameCube ones?
That, like neon yellow.
No, everyone wanted like the purple GameCube ones with like a green A button and a blue B button, and then gray X and white and gray triggers. Purple, gray triggers.
Okay.
Yellow thumbstick for the right thumbstick, gray thumbstick for the left thumbstick, and then A and B would be red and green, like GameCube.
Right.
Just the colors of a GameCube.
Right.
Controller on that.
Oh.
That'd be tight.
What? All right. What is your wild baby card?
Oh man,
No,
you
it's
guys.
me.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's
sorry.
back to me.
Yeah,
all right,
my
Brad.
bad. What's your wild card?
My
baby?
wild card, baby.
Don't steal my shit.
I'm not gonna steal your shit. No, this is not on any of you guys' list. I
Don't steal my shit.
I
Bradley.
guarantee no one is choosing a fucking joystick.
Oh, okay. All right. Like an Atari joystick
No, like a PC joystick.
for like,
a flight
flying
stick?
jets.
Yeah, dude. I used to play Rogue Squadrons on the PC, and and we had like it was a joystick, and there was the big button for missiles. There was
Yep.
also like a little
A little
stick on the
like a
stick,
tiny
yeah.
little analog
for,
stick,
like,
but it was
controlling
clicky.
shit. Yeah, it's fucking
it didn't
sick.
do anything in Rogue Squadron, but it was nice to just.
So to bring this around to your original question, there is a flight stick just like that on the original Xbox.
I want it.
So I played
Also,
Defender
it had
with
it had like a little like half circle thing with
For
like a
thrusters.
Yeah, for your thrust, your throttle, and it had like 4 buttons over there, and then there was like the trigger. Oh god,
that's the most experience I had with one was the Xbox one, but it was incredible. It's Logitech brand too, so it was like a PC design that they put an
Okay, yeah.
Xbox plug on.
All right, I want to guess Scott's wild card. I think it's going to be the Steel Battalion controller.
The fucking periscope.
Oh my god, I forgot all about that.
All the shit, me
Dude, that
too.
thing felt so badass. Like it made me want to buy the game.
Yeah.
Like I remember when I worked at Gamers and people would trade that in and be like, "Oh my god, this feels so badass." There's like a joystick and the
The sliding handle.
the slidey handle.
The sliding handle. Those
Should
are
make a
sick.
comeback. with
Those
the
are sick.
controller.
I mean, now you can do it in VR.
So is that your wild card, baby?
What? Oh, no. God, no.
No?
Oh, no, absolutely not.
What is?
My wild card.
Baby.
Never gonna see it coming. Very exclusive. You only play a handful of games. I'm talking about the Guitar Hero controller, baby.
Oh, shit. That is a wild card.
The Flying V that came with the Xbox 360 one.
All right.
Fucking tight. It was only corded, which sucked, but it's a little plastic Flying V that's all white, and it came with a shit ton of stickers, and you just slap that shit on there. Also, Guitar Hero is the shit.
Guitar Hero is the shit.
Damn, that is a
God
great
damn, I missed
wild
that.
card.
Wild card.
That's great.
That's
That's
it.
a good one.
I fucking love that game.
All right, what are you gonna round it out with?
Oh, that's right. I'm linking. I'm
Please,
linking.
please
I'm linking
be,
it last.
please be the DDR pad for original Xbox.
the fucking roll up one.
All right, let me guess what his Lincoln's gonna be.
You could actually guess this one.
The Steel Battalion. Dude, that thing felt so badass. I remember when people would trade that into gamers, be like, it's so badass.
Yeah. I don't know why they would ever get rid of it.
I
'Cause
didn't
it's
actually have
fucking
anybody
worth
trade
money.
that into me. Gamers are just mimicking you.
My Lincoln
Stinking Lincoln.
is kind of a dumb shaped controller, but it really comes alive with the memory cards. I'm talking Dreamcast,
Fuck
baby.
off. No, that is also on the Mount Rushmore of worst
But
controllers.
it's you put
The cord's on the wrong side.
the cord's on the bottom of the controller. That's true.
Oh, God.
But it's because you put the memory card in the top that has a screen on it, and you get a fucking Tamagotchi or
Oh,
whatever.
yeah. Didn't
the
you do
fuck.
that with the N64? You could put the memory card in the controller?
on the bottom?
Yeah, in the
yeah.
bottom.
On the bottom. Yeah.
Which made way more sense. So you can still have the cord on the right goddamn side of the
Sure,
controller.
Yeah.
But you needed
The
to be able to-
Dreamcast is worse than the N64
It needed
controller.
to be on top so you could see the screen. In fucking Mario Adventure or Sonic Adventure,
Yeah.
you put in your memory card and then you go to the fucking, what are the little blue teardrop head motherfuckers called? Chibus or whatever.
Oh, chows.
Chows, yeah. You
Also-
got a Tamagotchi Chow that you could play all day on your fucking memory card. You would take your memory card with you, you would feed it, you would play with it, you go to your friend's house, you
That's
pop
fucking
that
dope.
shit into your house.
The
that
thing
shit
is like playing
dope.
video games on a fucking football. The thing's
It's
so
huge.
big too.
It,
You have to,
it had two thumbsticks.
The buttons are like so far apart.
He's got lots of points.
It's
but
such
the
a bad controller.
fucking
I'm so glad that my
memory
third
card.
pick for worst video game controllers that I've been building in my head so far hasn't come up.
'Cause it's-
I have a third and fourth pick for that. I'm
Probably-
just
Okay.
waiting for them to come up. But
Damn, are
there's
we
only-
going to have to do a Rushmore of worst controllers?
I could do that. I could do that today.
Yeah. All right, Bradley.
Is it back to me?
Yep, you're Lincoln.
Oh, yeah.
'Cause I'm the end.
That's right. All right, so I'm replacing Lincoln with gotta stick with the tried and true keyboard and mouse, baby.
Keyboard and mouse.
All right, cool.
By the way, when I asked you, I was just like, does it have to be console exclusive? You said keyboard and mouse counts. I was like, I was asking for joystick.
Yeah,
but-
I knew you were asking for joystick.
Yeah, I figured that out after you said joystick. I was like, oh, that's what.
yeah. But then you said keyboard and mouse. I'm like, yeah.
Why is that good? I mean, the mouse. God damn it. The mouse is good.
The mouse, but also as soon as you start like binding keys to things in the game, dude.
I kind of
It
want to
feels
get
great.
one of those like tiny bits of a keyboard that's just like, WASD and then like function 1 through 6. And then you can bind whatever you want to function 1 through 6 per game.
Right.
And it's just like the size of your palm and you just have it right here. And then
Yeah.
like a space bar for your thumb.
Dude, like whenever I'm
That's
playing
what I
like
want.
Half-Life or like if I ever got like Doom Eternal on
Yeah.
PC.
Yeah.
I mean, like, yeah, you just bind all your different weapons to different keys, and I have WASD, but I'm also like fucking Z, X, C, V,
Q and E,
B.
my dude. Q and E. Hot shit.
Well, Q is like always like your previous weapon.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's good.
If you want to hot
Yeah,
swap
Queevy,
between
yes.
two guns.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
That's a good button.
Right.
Keyboard and mouse is controversial, my friend. I don't know how I feel about it. Is it a controller?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It controls games.
But it does other things.
What, like types emails out?
Yeah.
You can do that with a controller as well.
But with a virtual keyboard.
Yeah.
Not with a controller by itself.
Keyboard and mouse fucking counts.
Yes.
Quit trying to argue this. It counts.
Don't try to veto my shit and make me
I
go
just
with.
don't like it. I don't like it.
I'm not
I
gonna
don't
say
like
what
it.
my
I don't like
backup
it.
would have been.
I don't
So
like it.
my Lincoln, big shiny Lincoln,
Big top hat. wearing
big top
bearded
hat, like to
motherfucker.
show off with his top hat and how tall he was and his
Honesty.
honesty and his beard. And you know what other controller is just shows off? The Xbox One Elite controller, baby.
Oh, I know.
Elite.
You know what? I never got to hold one
I
of
had
those.
one, but it broke.
I didn't ever really get it either. But
I dropped it really hard.
What
like,
was
off of
what was
something.
special about the Xbox One Elite? Wait, Xbox 360 Elite?
no,
One.
Xbox One.
Xbox
Elite.
One
the
Elite.
really expensive controller.
The one where you could like customize it. and
Yeah,
shit.
it had the
Okay.
paddles on the back. You could change like how if the trigger went all the way down or only did a half step.
That's the shit I'm into.
Yeah.
That you could fire a lot faster that way. You can change out the joysticks. They had ones that were like taller. They had ones that had like a different kind of grip on them. One that had like a bowl in it, or kind of like was rounded on top. Because
bowl.
rounding on top is better for racing games, but like having the
bowl.
bowl is better for shooters because it helps you grip better.
Yeah.
You could change the D-pad. It was great. It's an awesome controller.
That was my point
the fact that
earlier
you could-
when we were talking about like R1 and R2. I was like, have you ever tried using the controllers with the buttons on the
no,
fucking
I have
bottom? I don't think I'll ever be able to do that.
I don't think I'll ever will.
Oh,
either.
dude, it was wild for Halo.
Because what do you have down there? Like grenade?
I would map like the face buttons to those, so I never had to take my hands off the
Jesus
stick.
Christ. So you're like jumping with your pinky. Oh, I hate it, but I'm doing it. But I
See,
hate
Yeah,
it.
but
I'd
that
still
way I never
rather
had to take
use
my-
bumper jump, but I feel like for the like the buttons
Well, yeah, I
for
use
like my
bumper
pinky and ring fingers, I feel like I would, instead of like pushing down on the sticks, I'd rather use that.
To sprint?
I hate pushing down on sticks.
I don't mind it. I like pushing down on sticks.
Well, I think in Halo it's like the left one is to
sprint.
crouch,
Well,
and then the
Bumper jump, A is sprint or B is sprint.
it's A sprint.
Yeah, in
and X is dash.
standard control format is you hit the stick for sprint, but yeah, I would
But
map
yeah, like
the face button.
but for
so I was-
crouching, it's left stick.
yeah, but I never crouch. There's a problem.
Only problem I ever had clicking sticks was with meleeing in Call of Duty. Because then I'm like going to push to the left too hard when I
Yeah.
click it, and then I'll miss my fucking melee.
Exactly.
But if it's like sprinting, fuck yeah. Click all day. Because if I like divert for a half second to the right, it's not a big deal.
Right.
In my direction.
Yeah, I would in Halo 5 I had my Elite controller. I mapped the 4 paddles to the face button, so I never had to take my fingers off the sticks.
I also hate that
great.
Doom's controls. Fucking right stick is your general use key for the layout that I use.
Yeah.
Super weird.
All right, that's
Yeah.
it. We did it.
We did it. We
Did
did do
it.
it.
Yep.
Much better. And if you wanted to know what the other 2 controllers on my worst list were that in my head, it was the Xbox original, the Duke.
The brick.
Oh, I like the Duke.
And
I like the black
Sega
and white
Genesis
buttons.
controller.
Genesis is sucky.
Genesis was really bad. I think I would say the original NES was even worse.
Yeah, that one's real
50%
bad.
of my bad controllers is
Genesis.
Sega.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. And the other half's Nintendo.
No.
And
Yeah,
64.
N64 and NES.
N64. No. It was
I did NES.
N64, fucking
Dreamcast.
Dreamcast,
Genesis.
Genesis, and Xbox.
Oh, the Duke.
Oh, yeah.
The Duke.
Shout out to Rob the
too big.
Robot. He's technically a controller.
He is technically a controller. Shout out to every DDR pad,
Yeah.
the track and field
Hey,
pad.
one time I went through an entire Halo level just using the DDR pad.
That's impressive.
That is impressive.
Actually, we couldn't get to the very end.
Because you had to jump or something?
No, we had to turn. Oh. You had to turn to hit a
Can't
button.
rotate?
You can't rotate with the DDR pad. All you can do is move
Strafe.
and melee.
But you can't even shoot?
Nope.
No, you can't shoot.
But I guess there's only 4 pad buttons.
Yeah.
I was thinking.
Oh yeah,
the
you can
track and field
jump
pad.
and,
Yeah, you can jump, melee, start. You can pause.
and you can switch weapons,
Oh, okay.
Damn, that Guitar
which doesn't
Hero
do you
pick.
any good.
Right,
because-
because you can't shoot them.
Guitar Hero. Didn't even think
Yeah.
of it. I
Baller.
was thinking straight up just the standard stock controllers.
It's a good wild card.
It's a great wild card. All right, but that's been another one of these. You can get it 1 week early on patreon.com/poptab if you so see fit. Otherwise, it'll be there 1 week later on YouTube and Facebook for all y'all. I've been your host, Jacob Solo. We got Bradley Mills and Scott Burr. And next week, we'll see you somewhere on a mountain, probably.